praises, honor, and glory, it goes to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakah. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, brakathum to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. Today's video is going to be a response to the video that Apostle Ramblog had just did called various topics addressing issues 12/2/2021. And in this video, the apostle is reading a email that he had received from a sister, basically just completely out of order. I mean, the apostle did a good job of, handling that woman through the scriptures. But I just wanted to do a response and just speak on the importance of obedience, the importance of order, and the importance of accepting that if you come into the truth and you accept the faith of YAHAWASHI, especially if you a man, that you want to have people over you, you're going to be in subjection to the order. And hey, it's something that humbles you. It's something that you definitely have to take with the contrite spirit, being involved in this truth. Now, for women on the outside, that's just, I guess in this situation, that's posting scriptures on a comment board, that's really, out of line, because that is not your job, which the apostles went into. But for the way that women responded, as the apostle said, it's completely Satan. So the lesson, that we can learn as men in the truth is that, when you are rebuked, when you are corrected, the best method of approach is to just keep your head down and keep pushing and move forward with a humble mind. Because when you move forward with these people don't know what they talking about, this guy don't know what he's saying, this guy don't know what he's talking about, mindset, that's where Satan creeps in. You have to see the men that YAHAWASHI set over you, as leaders, as people that are in the right position, that are making the right decisions. Once again, Satan is gonna, as an example of this video, I encourage brothers to watch it. This woman went completely left. She went completely off. So you made going, posting scriptures on a comment board, which is not really that big of a deal. But the apostle did say, you really shouldn't be doing that. Just say your shalawams and keep it pushing. But here you escalate the situation it goes from posting scriptures on a comment board to now you're out of order and basically not behaving yourself in the right manners according to the scriptures and according to the order that the Most High set up, with the email that she sent. So, and the apostle said, it's all about order. It's all about maintaining a well-oiled machine, man. And that's what the men at Great Millstone do, from the apostles and elders on down to regional heads to camp heads. I can definitely say that on first-hand experience. But let's go ahead and just move forward into some scriptures. This ain't gonna be a long lesson. This is just a quick response. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 1. The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach. You see, but it say he's a witness of the sufferings because the men who are in the position of leadership, they have felt more heat, they have felt more fire, they've been burned more than you have. So if they are telling you something 10 times out of 10, I'm not even going to, let's say 9 times out of 10, because you always have the exception of wicked leaders, but 9 times out of 10, they're telling you these things for you to avoid that burn, for you to avoid getting that fire. And if you don't take heed, hey, that's on you, man. But it says, and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach, and also partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly. So the leaders that are in these positions, they are willingly doing these things because They want to prove themselves worthy to YAHAWASHI the same way we all do. And you know, the more responsibility is required than others. But it says, feed the flock which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre's sake, but of a ready mind, neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. And how are you an example to the flock? Is being in order. It is being the example that, you know, being the example that you have been shown. You know, prime example from this camp, the elder Mahaloya out here, his leader back in Chicago was Uriah. So if Uriah is in order, if Uriah is you know, doing the things that he needs to do, he's following that example, and that trickles down to us. And Uriah follows the apostles and elders. They're in order. You know, they have solid communication. They are in subjection. You know, it's not one man that is trying to run the show for himself. You know, this, like I said, we want to maintain a well-oiled machine. But it says, neither being as lords over the Most High's heritage, but being an example to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. And the chief shepherd is YAHAWASHI. You know, Apostle Ricard speaking on that, cutting them Sakari's dude. The real chief high priest is YAHAWASHI. But, you know, the only way you're going to receive that crown of glory is if you follow that order, is if you follow in subjection. No matter what, no matter how many years you've been in the truth, no matter what position you have in the camp, we all have somebody to answer to at the end of the day. And it says, 1 Peter 5, verse 5, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Submit. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder, which means that let's get the definition. Definition of submit: accept or yield to a superior force or to the authority of will of another person. And that is a hard thing for Jake to do, because they have the Jake, let's say in their mind, it's always the right idea. What it say, man is right in his own counsel. To submit, to stop trying to fight or resist something, to agree to do or accept something that you have been resisting or opposing. And you know, sometimes, like I said, that takes a spirit of humbleness to be able to submit and say, all right, this man has the right plan. This man knows what he's doing. And you have to have faith in your leaders, and you have to have confidence in your leaders that they are going to do that. You know, and hey, us here at Great Millstone, we have that. You know, we have that going, like I said, going from the heads all the way to the regional heads, all the way to the camp heads, man. You know, you have to submit yourself. This isn't a thing of being self-willed, because we see where examples like that have occurred. And the woman on the email of Apostle Ramlab, that's self-willed. You know, if the apostle, if the head person of this organization say you shouldn't be posting scriptures on a comment board, just submit, just say, okay, my bad. But that's not good enough for Jake. Now Jake has to get out of line. Let's read that again. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. Be clothed with humility. This isn't a what the elders say. This isn't a pissing contest. This isn't a contest to see who is the biggest boss. You know, who calls the shots, because hey, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, Lord willing, we be elect, we all gonna be a boss, man. We all gonna have people over us. But you know, in order to obtain that crown of life, in order to obtain that position of leadership, you have to be comfortable with being led. You know what I'm saying? The best leaders are the ones that know how to follow. You see? But it said, be clothed with humility, for the Most High resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. Hey, and that's self-explanatory. Let's wrap it up on here. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 7. Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of the Most High, whose faith follow. You see? So when people are correcting you, or people are rebuking you, you can't see it as, okay, it's this man personally bringing out his beef against me. No, the words that we speak, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI are influenced by the Most High. So you have to look beyond who's carrying the message and look more into what is the message. You see? But it says, remember them which have ruled over you, who have spoken unto you the word of the Most High, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation. Right? Consider the end, that, okay, this isn't a personal attack. This is the exhortation through the spirit. And one thing, brother tells us out here, this is never personal. This is never personal. This is a highly ran oiled machine business, man. But with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory, it goes to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashai, bahasham, Rakakwadash. And double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashai, bracket thumb to the flat. Shalom.